Lisa, and this is One Lisa Show. Welcome to Friday Sews. So today is Friday, March 5th, 2021, and I actually had a really long day. I think I'm at that verge where I'm close to missing Friday Sews for most people. But I wanted to come on and share I don't have anything I wanted to talk about. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about everything that happened today. I actually just got out of the shower. My face is red because I took a long hot shower and I have a little rosacea. And I was very stressed out this morning because I had the pleasure to watch my 6 going on 7-year-old niece. And she is a bundle of joy, but she is also this orb of energy that just, I can't believe how much energy she has. I wish I had that much energy. So I want to talk about my day with her, which oddly enough is very good for Friday Sews. First off, the first thing I want to do is put on a nice flannel. So what I'm wearing today is Simplicity 1538. I made this in January. I think I made this version. It's basically the same shirt, but depending on if you wanted there's different options, pocket options, contrast options. I did not do any contrast fabric, but I think I just made this one, no pockets, nice cuffs. And I'll show you the line drawing on the back. Very simple. They're all basically the same. It's a matter of the difference in the yoke, I think. If you want snaps and where you put the cuffs or the contrast, if you use a contrast. I believe I made this in the 18. I did cut the pattern for this, and I believe I made it the first week of January, and I absolutely love my shirt. The fabric is a super snuggle flannel from Joann's that I got on sale, and I had just barely enough for it. I tried my best to line up my stripes. This I think was one of my first projects that wasn't necessarily a random pattern, but stripes. But it's perfect, keeps me cozy right now. I just got out of the shower and I have pajama pants on too. So my day was with my niece. She is 6 years old. She will be 7 shortly. I absolutely adore her. She needed someone to watch her this morning. And oddly enough, she does not want to sew, but she wanted to tell me what I needed to make her. So she wants a dress, and I thought some of you would get a cute kick out of this. I actually had a pattern. I have 2 patterns. So all of my March plans are not going to apply this weekend because I think I'm going to spend this weekend making some items for her and her sister. So we have a 6 going on 7 and a 9-year-old. And I had this pattern that I actually got free at Joann's. It was toward the tail end of last year, I want to say. Maybe the last half of the year. They had a sale. And if you bought so many yards of fabric, you could pick out one of their clearance patterns for free. So they had a bin of just random patterns. And I got fabric for masks, if I remember right. And so they said, pick out a pattern. So I picked out McCall's 7111. It's a Learn to Sew, and it's just a very simple dress for girls, size 7 to 14. It's very minimal pieces, to be honest with you. So I have not made this yet, but I did show it to my niece, who will be 7, and she said, okay, this is not what I want. This is not what I want, but I'll take this, but I don't want this part. I want it longer. And I want to train. So I said, okay, I'll tell you what, look through my fabrics and see if there's a fabric that you like. And then I want you to draw me exactly how you want it to look. And you have to help me. So since this pattern is not something they're going to grow out of it really quickly, and it was a free pattern, I did ask her to help me cut the pattern. So I unfolded it, which she was shocked it was tissue paper. Auntie, how are we going to make a dress out of tissue paper? So we cut the pattern to the largest size, and it's basically the front is one piece, the back is one piece. Then there's the facings for the neck hole and the armholes, and then this accent piece, and then a cap sleeve piece. Very few pieces. So I said, let's cut it to the biggest piece around because I can trace the size I need from there. But it's not a lot of pieces. And she helped me with that. And we had many rips, so the tape was there. And she also picked out a scrap fabric. I don't know, this will be enough to make a dress. I don't know if it'll be enough to make what she has envisioned. So she has, I think I have about a yard, maybe a yard and a half at the most of this fabric. This was a clearance fabric at Joann's, believe it or not. And I did make a pussy bow blouse. It's the Onella blouse by Mood Patterns, a free pattern. And I made a blouse. I think I've worn it on one of these videos. I absolutely love that blouse. This feels like a highly flammable fabric, so I'm a little nervous, but I'll make do because I have a feeling she's going to wear it once and grow out of it. So now I want to show you the picture she drew me just to clarify what she meant by a train and how she wanted this dress to look. Let's see if I could get this in the shot. Very good. Okay, so these vertical lines are the train. I mean, this is styling. This is the dress. Straps, even though I made it clear I was going to put sleeves on it. These are the slinky straps. Can you see that? The design. And then she wants some nice stuff in the front, like kind of, you know, I think this kind of speaks to how she wants it to look. She made it clear that this line is right below her knee. And this line is how far the train should be in the back only. I was absolutely, I'm sorry, I don't have children, but this is absolutely adorable to me. And I know whatever I make her won't be this fancy gown. But my boyfriend did make a good, when he came home, I was telling him about the morning with her. And he did make a good point to just get some, he called it like flowy, or I think he was talking about organza or tulle, and just make like ribbons of it and attach it to the, like a piece of Velcro, or I was thinking do almost like a belt, so to speak, with snaps and attach it to the bottom of it and do not make it to the floor because she will trip, fall, and hurt herself. She is 6. And, but still I can make it long and then attach that in the back so it looks like she has a flowy train that might ignite her imagination further. So I was just absolutely pleased with that. Then we made cake. And so I have to frost my cake. She took one home for her and one stayed with us. And so I think my weekend, I didn't do much sewing this week. I did a lot of planning for March. And that's all go out the window because this weekend, if I have free time, I'm going to work on her dress. Because she did take the time to cut the pattern pieces out. It looks super simple. I may not even use facings. I might just make a binding, use bias. It's not something she's going to be wearing to school, so I'm not too concerned. And then also, I did have another pattern that I did get for her and her sister, and that is Simplicity 8807. And it's got leggings, a skirt, a pullover, a vest, and then a simple knit top as well. I do have fabric I think is going to make great for leggings, and it's another scrap, but the beauty of the scraps for me, there's not enough for me to make, but for a 6 and a 9-year-old, there's usually enough to make a shirt or a part of a shirt or something. So I'm someone that likes to use my scraps. So that is my Friday Sews, nice quick video. This weekend I'm going to devote to working on things for them that they may or may not ever wear. I'll tell you what though, I would look stunning in something like this going to the grocery store with my mask on. I was just so smitten by that today. But it was stressful because she tore that tissue paper she tore the tissue paper, and I know it was an accident, but I mean, every pattern piece has tape on it. I do have one favor I want to ask to see if anybody has any experience in the US printing Peppermint magazine patterns, because they are UK, so I believe the printout of the pattern I would like to do is A4, and I wanted to see if anyone had any luck printing Peppermint magazine patterns online in the US with regular US letter size paper, and if there's a trick to it, because I feel like the instructions and everything on the Peppermint magazine website are somewhat vague, but they do look like very basic patterns, so I think I should be able to figure it out pretty simple. I just, the pattern that I wanted to print out does not even have a test square. So I'm a little concerned. I just want to make sure it's going to fit right and I'm printing it at the right ratio. So if you have any hints or tips or tricks for printing Peppermint magazine pattern in the US, please let me know. I would appreciate it. You could put it in the comments. And happy Friday. I hope the weather's okay where you are, and hope everybody's doing well, and hope to see everybody again next week. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, please, I always forget to say this till the end, but please give me a thumbs up or consider subscribing. And I'm hoping next week to actually do a video that's kind of like a sew along with me. I don't think I'm at the point where I could tutorial many things, but that I think would be very pleasant, and it'd be nice to have company while I'm sewing. All right, thanks. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.